And I got into his face.
Oh, this is fucking reload, ain't it?
You were grounded, you left, you come back by, and then the whole thing would start. And then my husband gets arrested almost 2 weeks later for that. And my son still thinks he's going to have his phone, he's going to have his Xbox, he's going to have his scooter, he's going to come and go, enjoy his summer vacation while my husband sits behind bars. And he's going to refuse to hand me his phone and refuse to accept any kind of punishment for his crime. Do you guys see what's wrong with this picture? Or
I just wanted to clear up the defiance part. He's not getting in trouble for your husband being arrested.
no, he is he that has to do with him, yes, but that's not what he's in trouble for. He's in trouble because he refused to hand me the phone. I already spoke to a lawyer and one of them don't want to talk. I was informing him that that's what we're going to do. He said, nope, I'm not going to have any part of this. He deserves to sit in there. And I said, what about you? You think you deserve to sit here nice and comfortable with your phone and all your things while he sits behind bars? And he said, yeah, I deserve to be nice and comfortable and he deserves to be in there. I said, give me your phone. Because he doesn't deserve his phone. If he's going to have an attitude like that, if he's going to be defiant and act like a little shit like that, no. He doesn't deserve his phone. He doesn't deserve his scooter. He doesn't deserve his Xbox. He doesn't deserve to go and get high over at my daughter's house. He doesn't deserve that stuff. So he wanted to refuse to give me the phone. So
damn, Mom.
It from him.
Throw your daughter in the bus, do it, yeah.
He's trying to push me. And I told him, I said, you can be charged battery right now for just pushing. And he's like, what? This is battery, poking me, and all that stuff. I said, yeah, that could be considered battery. That's what my husband is being charged with for absolutely nothing. You lose control over your own kids. What do you do? That's the
Are you saying you're losing control over a phone?
No, I lost control over my son. He comes and goes.
Have you tried the methods that we provided you?
He had completed a 35-day program in Palatka a month ago.
Okay.
He was there for 35 days straight. And when he got back, he was doing good at first for about a week.
Okay.
After about a week, he started slowly slipping up until it got to right where he was before he went.
Have you tried, looking to potentially a different program? And I know it sucks, but maybe that wasn't cutting out, especially since it's been there for quite some time. Okay. Are they allowed to take it back after it's going to be years?
They are allowed to take him back, but only for another 35 days, and only if there's a bed available.
Okay. Try it again. Maybe the first time didn't work, second time it might. But if you do it 3, 4, 5 times, then we're looking at definitely insanity. So.
On whose part, his or mine?
Just in general, because if the facility's not working the first time and then it's not working the second time, it's not going to work the fourth time. Then we're going to have to branch out to other resources because I'm sure there's out there.
Oh, clip them, Johnny.
Okay, it's like a militarized, like, okay.
$1,000.
Right. Correct. And I totally understand, especially nowadays with financial things. Like,
I have a 4-month-old, an 18-month-old, and 6 other kids. My husband's in jail. Like, what do they want from me? You know, I'm about to be homeless. So, like, what more do they want from my family, from my life? I'm not quite sure. My son doesn't give a crap because he thinks he can just go and move in his sister over there, even though it's not even her house. It's her grandmother's house. And she already said could not live there.
Well, that's all that is not the point. It's that you have custody and you make the decision.
Exactly. But I might as well not have custody at all because he does whatever he pleases. He is as big as me. He's stronger than me. And if I try to physically stand in his way, like I did today, before he called 911, he's going to try to physically push me out of the way, which he did.
Hypothetically, like, if let's say we go back in time and you asked him, hey, can we go talk to a lawyer? And he's like, no, I really don't want to.
Oh,
and that's it. I'm just saying, what if?
If it was that way, I think we talked about it.
Okay.
But if you just straight up obnoxious
And now
relevant to me, I don't it's the attitude. I don't tolerate that kind of attitude. I didn't raise my kids to be like that.
Correct.
My son was never like this before. Ever since he started smoking pot, he is killing his brain cells and he is radically changed into a different person. don't know if it's listening something. I don't know if he's doing other things, which is why I wanted to be tested. But something is going on in his mind. He's not the same kid. And honestly, it all really started when he started smoking. You must have heard about this happening to other kids too, where their personality changes, their demeanor changes, their behavior changes. This is what I'm doing. This is what my husband and him don't get along about. Because my husband doesn't approve him smoking pot, and neither do I.
It could be a narcotics thing, but at the same time, he's working.
Yeah, no, he'll be. I know. I know, the teenage rebelliousness and defiance, I do it to my whole well, but I certainly didn't take my big small. I didn't do that. You know, there was a limit that I knew. And, back then, if I got out of line, my mom called the cops, they took me to the beach house immediately. I guess they don't do that nowadays. The parents that are feeling this nowadays, you're beat, you know?
It's a different world.
It is a different world, and it's absolutely not fair. I have had this issue with my son before. Okay? He beat it. I don't even know, maybe you witnessed my son screaming and mouthing off to me.
I had to witness this
Actually, maybe I showed
until
you.
earlier, where you guys were inside.
I think I showed you a recording. Part of it, I made a longer.
I remember that.
I made a longer recording that something happened to it, and I had to show him a shorter. But I record these things, so I have proof.
If you feel that it's going to escalate, reroute to something else. That's what I've been doing. Because I'm going to get this, okay? And the phone, I get you want to give this out if you want that phone, because you have all rights to that phone. I'm totally agree. But the better question of it is, sure, you have all that rights to take that phone away. But if you don't, it's going to escalate and you two are going to fight, and potentially either you or him go to jail. You best just avoid it and reroute to something else. If he has a car, a scooter, a bike, it goes away. Worry about those. In time, he will get that phone. As of right now, emotions are really high. Okay? You cannot just be secret about that, okay? They're really high.
I don't know if that's a
Look, I can assure you, you're in a lot of stress. It's not going to 2 a.m. As you said, how late or early, however you want to consider it, I believe you because of all the stress that you've just endured in the last 12 hours.
Well, that's what I've been enduring since last December.
Oh, believe me, and like you said, I didn't feel, I know, I think you're going to have a lot of stress, I know.
My son still has the freedom to go and do whatever he pleases with no consequences.
That's why I'm trying to suggest it. If one day is not working, and that's why people are going for it, because I know you want that phone. You want it. Don't let that bother you.
Not the point. I don't want your help, Mom. I have to leave my country. I have to leave everything I know. Start over someone who is dangerous. But I don't know how to survive. Okay? Only because of this. Does anyone kids? No, they don't. My kids are innocent in this. And they belong here. We belong here. And we all have to leave because my husband isn't allowed to stay here. He's so selfish. And my son doesn't finish. He calls me delusional, crazy, psychotic. He says I should go to jail. All of these things. My older daughter against her against me. My 3 older daughters turned against me because of what my son told them. Okay? And because they hated me already because of things that happened in their life many years ago that they still hold grudges against. If he really cared about his mom, he would stop doing that.
Listen to me. I am here right now talking to you to assure you that some people do care, okay? I've been here I've been here a couple of times, okay? I care about you. No, I care about everyone.
What about disease? You can't pay our bills. I'm about to be living in a shack on a piece of property with a bed and an air conditioner in it with 8 kids because I can't even pay my bills because my husband's not allowed to work even though he built up this town. He's been working in this town since it was just a few dust roads.
Listen. You're saying that you haven't had success for a couple of years.
Mom, because I don't talk yet. They don't talk.
But she's not going to let you lie.
I'm sorry. Daddy, she's always taught me everywhere. Even if she's not the one that actually made the call. She's the one behind.
I have no idea who made the call, okay?
My brother-in-law.
The past may be struggling, but you got to focus on right now, okay? You have support right here. Don't just assume she called BCF, because if you drill that in your mind and you let that build, you're going to hate her. And like that, right, but that's the thing. You can't point fingers and think enough. If you look at everyone and blame everyone for your current situation, they're all going to be against you.
They're not helping me. They're just making
Someone's
it
trying to
worse.
help you, and she's not making it
I'm
worse.
already like shit because my husband is awaiting a federal sentence. Who knows how long he's going to get? Once that's done, we're getting deported immediately. And then there is an allegation or multiple allegations going around. Nobody will tell me who said it and to whom and to what was said. I'm in the dark about all of this. Me and my husband hit each other. My husband made me two black eyes, smashed the window out to my car, and and getting in physically putting hands on my son. None of these things happened. I was there the entire time, and I was watching everything. I didn't leave the room for a second. So I don't know. My older daughter is angry at me. So her dad is in prison for 20 something years, and she's got a lot of resentment. And
Why would your daughter be angry?
to be honest with you, I don't know, because she thinks that I haven't been in her life as much as I should have been, or I haven't been involved.
So she seems neglected.
She's a college graduate. She has a good job. She makes money. She has a car. I mean, she has everything. She doesn't have to make anything on her own. She doesn't pay her own bills. She lives 5 minutes away. She never comes to visit me. She never calls me. She never answers my text messages. And then she wants to be angry at me. What am I supposed to do? Kiss her ass? Beg for forgiveness?
You do whatever you do is right.
I'm done.
Yeah, so we just didn't want to feel like
Well, I just took the gold
Whoa! Oh my god, I just destroyed that shit.
Not even mosquitoes can keep us from taking on that trophy. The key to victory is repel insect repellents. Blue, easy to use wipes for you. Allie, boiled lemon eucalyptus pump.
Hope you brought your A game.
Even better, we've got repel insect repellents. With a full range of effective, long-lasting mosquito protection solutions, Repel brand keeps your families high on the prize. No bites, just glory. Repel, get out there.
Next up, hey, Corey, I just told you this was We're just doing the same house together. Yeah. Do you want me to leave?
Here.
Do you want me to take
No.
over and sit on television?
Listen, hear me out, okay? I'll be real quick, okay? You, right now, you just need to separate yourself from what's going on here. And that doesn't mean leave, but that just means...
I told her to do it.
I know that, but maybe right now, just leave. That's it. You're going to get very emotional, and that's not a good environment for the baby. Right now,
My son is
listen.
is getting away with murder right now. He really is. You remember the last time he kept telling me that he had been jealousy and all of that? And then he left with your mom. They had a conversation and you were able to talk and you were able to see that he does care about you. And why was he doing this? Just why? Why doesn't he listen to me? When I ground him, why does he leave? Why does he keep smoking pot? Why does he come back to me? Why does he listen? Well, if he cares about me so much and he doesn't want to let me from this stress, why does he keep doing this? He can't even answer that. Because he thinks only about himself, like every 14-year-old. 14. But that doesn't give him the right to do this. I'm not saying that it gives him the right to do that, but you being so highly emotional, him being highly emotional, and we already know that he has some behavior issues, that it's not going to help.